guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 8 p.m.
Right, at approximately 7:15, me, Crystal, took Max out for a walk round the Rochester Riverside Fields. As I walked out of my flat, there was a load of dog barking. There's a guy on the third floor, I believe, that's got a similar dog to mine. It's a small Chihuahua. And it was barking on the balcony as I left the building. As I was approaching the bottom near Common Creek Wharf, someone shouted out, the child shouted out, "Dog!" As I walked down the bottom of the road, I carried on walking. I'm entitled to walk down the road and where I live along the riverside, and no one's stopping me, whatever they do or say. Carried on walking. A gentleman was walking. He looked at me, turned his head, went into his house and shut the door. And then I carried on, walked past a couple with a dog. The lady that was on the field yesterday wasn't on there. I felt ignored, and everyone was turning their back on me. That's what I felt like. I'm not saying they were, but that's what I felt like. So I still carried on, and there was a man down the bottom of the steps smoking a vape pipe, a very skinny man. There was two men chatting together, and then I walked onto the field, and there was a very large man with short black hair, bald on top. Well, it wasn't short, it was long black hair. Never seen him before. Extremely large, hairy shorts, great big t-shirt, showing his beer belly. He wasn't showing his belly, his skin, but he had a big beer belly. Dark long hair, great bald patch in the middle with a dog really on a long lead. Walked to the side and around him. Went on the field and walked Max, and there was a couple. There was a woman with long dark hair with a man with a grey jumper. Young man with a grey jumper. And she kept waggling her hair about. I just want to walk Max. So I walked along, walked around, what I normally do. As I was coming back, there was a guy like the man that came and asked me for my phone number near the co-op with a balding head, talking to a man on a motorcycle that had a motorcycle. The guy with the motorcycle helmet had jeans on and a pair of black boots, and he was talking to the guy that looked like the guy that's given me his phone number. Then I heard the word as I walked past, so I carried on, just completely ignored it, and there was a taxi that was an Audi, and my neighbour upstairs drives an Audi. There was an Audi taxi by the Rochester Riverside office. So I'd been upset from start to finish, going out the door, walking down the road, walking around and back. I was made to feel like crap. Walked back, there was no sound at all. There was a guy walking with his girlfriend, again with long dark hair, with a man bag and a pair of turned up jeans like my mum, turned up at the bottom. Got into the flat. Downstairs is a complete mess of parcels. There's 2 discarded parcels. There's leaflets all over the floor, checkertrade.com, 2 or 3 parcels, and Amazon has stuck a parcel out of someone's letterbox and it's hanging out there. Walked in, because my neighbour next door took a parcel to someone up there. I didn't, she did. I don't knock on other people's doors. It's the responsibility of the Amazon driver and the postman to deliver the parcels and the post to the correct addresses. People shouldn't be delivering parcels to complete strangers. Not only it can be dangerous, you don't know whose door you're knocking on. And my neighbour went up there and obviously gave a parcel for a wrong address to someone. It's come here. I'd seen it on the floor myself, but I am not picking up other people's property. There are are cameras in the hallway, downstairs and in the lift. So I never gave a parcel to anybody